Now I need to think of a story or something I can tell you. So I will have to just pick a topic of anything. Actually, I don't even want the cap on there. I'm just gonna use it like this. I have to think of a story that I can tell all of you. Okay, well, I'm just gonna start on the doodle. See what, make a line here. Today, I cleaned my apartment a little bit. And I made some spaghetti. Nothing fancy, nothing extravagant. And I did my dishes. I did my laundry. And I was setting up things for my camera and all that. And I was organizing a lot of the files that was on my computer, because I have so many of them on there. It seems to just take so long to get all of them organized how I want, and at this point I've got so many files that I'm kind of getting lost and confused of where to go from here. Kind of like this drawing. I don't even know where to go. I don't even know what line to make. I don't even know what to talk about. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Just saying words. Just saying things. I guess. Yeah, here's a line there. Guess I'll make a line here. Make another one there. I think that's it's okay so far. And next, line down this way. Over here. Don't know what this is. I gotta think of a story that I can tell you. Try to make it a short story. Something that's less than 15 minutes. I think that's a good length. I'm trying to figure out what length to even make my videos. Okay, I'll think of a story. I'll think of a random story. Okay, I'll tell you one. When I was younger, back in gym class, I could always run really fast, and the other kids would always want to race me. And I remember this one time when we would all run to class. And have you ever been running so fast that it's like you can't keep up with your legs and you fall over? I know it's kind of strange, but that's happened to me quite a few times. And it mostly happens if you're trying to run downhill. And the other kids would always want to race me. And to get to our destination was a couple of 100 yards, and I need some coffee. A little bit of coffee here. There was a section that we had to run downhill, and that was the part where my legs were always moving a lot faster than the rest of my body. And sometimes, quite often, I would just fall over. Happened to some other people too. I think my favorite thing in gym class was we had dodgeball, and then we also had and there's other things like baseball, football, dodgeball, basketball. But I like playing dodgeball. I forget what I was even talking about. See, it's been a while since I've made any of these videos. I forget the topic. Oh, I was talking about the time when I would run, and I'd always be moving too fast for myself to feel like I can keep up with my own legs. Some lines there. I don't know what this is even turning out to be. Maybe it's spaghetti and noodles, which is what I had today. I know that's a boring meal. You've had it 1,000 times. Doesn't seem to taste quite as good anymore. And then you don't have it for a while, and then it's amazing. Kind of like coffee. You don't have coffee that often. If you don't have it for a couple of weeks or a couple of months, and then you have coffee. It's like, wow. This is awesome. Let's see, where do we want to go from here? I don't know. I'm gonna make some lines. So back to my story. All the kids wanted to race me and stuff, and I don't really have much more to add to that story. Not much else. I have so much going through my mind right now. I'm thinking about, do I have this all set up right? Is the audio even recording? I have to check. Yeah, it's recording. I just have a lot on my mind. Nothing really bad, just random thoughts. And I think maybe I should write down what I'm planning to talk about for a video. I don't even remember the point of when I started this drawing. What if somebody clicks on it and they're like, I don't even know what's going on. My coffee has like this, the bottom part of it. So I actually used instant coffee to make this. It wasn't coffee grinds. I tried to make instant coffee or cold brew coffee with grinding up my own coffee, but I need a thing to filter it. I have like the coffee filter that my coffee pot comes with, but when I pour it into it, it doesn't seem to filter through. It kind of just like it's stuck there. Like the water doesn't filter through. I don't know why. Maybe you will all know. I don't know. No idea. So many questions, so few answers. What if I just make more ASMR videos? Or how about, what if I include stuff like me working out or running or something into my videos, like a vlog? Would that be okay? Would you all watch it? Or would you not? Would you click off of it and ask yourself, why is he making these type of videos? You should only draw. That is the only thing you should do. How dare you do anything other than draw? How dare you have any other hobbies? You aren't allowed to do that. Something else random. Have you ever had your entire apartment perfectly clean? Mine is very clean, as you can tell. My bathroom's clean, and my kitchen is clean. My dishes are all clean. So my bathroom, my tub, all my floor, everything's vacuumed, and my dishes are done. My fridge is clean. There's no fruit out. I have my fruit in my fridge. All of my sinks and drains are cleaned. And yet, I still seem to have problems with gnats in my apartment. And I thought maybe it's because my trash can is too close to my apartment, but my trash can is like 100 feet away. Well, not 100 feet, like maybe 60 to 80 feet away from my apartment. So it's not that. So my drains are clean, everything's clean, my apartment smells nice, and yet the gnats won't go away. It doesn't make any sense. Sometimes I've had that problem with flies. There's nothing here for them. Everything's clean. I have even cleaned my entire apartment. The walls, which I actually did this recent week, I cleaned the walls, every single piece of furniture, and I'm going to do it again. Yet the gnats won't go away. And what other culprit could there be? I guess the next one could be maybe my trash can, like in my apartment. But the trash that I have in my apartment, I actually just use these little plastic grocery bags that I get when I go grocery shopping. And I use those for my trash because they're very small, so I don't have much trash that builds up. And I just put my trash in that, and then I close it. I seal it all up. It's completely tight. Nothing can get into it. There's no holes. And I throw that out every day. So every morning and every night, I throw away my trash. So there's never anything sitting here for very long. So I don't know. It's a mystery to me. If I've cleaned everything in my entire apartment. There's like even all of my food. Keep all of my food in my cupboards, so they can't get into anything. There's nothing. What else did I clean? My stove. I cleaned everything in my kitchen. All of my cupboards, the floor, the walls, the stove, the windows, the countertop. There's no water sitting anywhere. The drains are cleaned. I cleaned underneath the stove, inside the stove, cleaned my microwave, outside the microwave, fridge, freezer, under the fridge, behind the fridge, the entire fridge, inside the freezer, outside the freezer, top of the fridge, back of the fridge, the sides. I even wiped down all the furniture. I cleaned everything, and they won't go away. And I even have everything in my apartment sealed. There's nowhere for them to come in. I thought the only place they could possibly come in my apartment is through my air conditioner. And even when I took my air conditioner out of the wall, and all of my windows are completely sealed shut, there's somehow still gnats in here. And so I'd read about how maybe the gnats are coming up from your drain, so I poured all these type of different chemicals and stuff down my drains to get rid of them. And then, you know how you have the drain stopper? Well, I used that. I poured all these chemicals down the drains, and then I used my drain stopper, and I put that over the drains. They couldn't even escape from there. And all my windows are sealed, and they're still here. I don't know. Doesn't make any sense. I had that same problem other places I've lived. They just don't go away. Even if it's completely clean. Did I drink all my coffee? I think so. How much more should I add to this drawing? A little bit more? Or a lot more? Should I just keep going on about my story? Or maybe start another drawing? Another doodle? About this. Some of that there. This can come over here. This looks like water now, sort of. Let's go that way. And then come over this way. Here. What else could I say? I've just got so many things going through my head right now. Yeah. I don't know if any of you have noticed this, but it seems like for some reason, the quality of video between my phone and my DSLR is so similar that There's like almost no difference. And my phone is so much more convenient. Like even, well, I mean with audio is an exception. The audio quality from my microphone that I use, my condenser microphone, is just way better than my phone. I mean, both are really good, but I think that when it comes to video, my DSLR and phone are very similar in its quality. They're pretty much just about the same. And I like the convenience of my phone. I can just, I have the audio and the video. I don't have to worry about setting up all the stuff. I set up all these cameras here and my tripod. I gotta make sure I got all the lighting set up. I gotta make sure what's the ISO on my DSLR. What is the camera settings? What is this video aperture, the frame rate? With my phone, I can just set it to auto, but I also have this different mode on my phone that is pro mode. Like if I go to my camera and I go to settings, I can set it to this video auto mode, which it does okay, but it makes everything too bright. It makes the darker areas too bright, and then it makes the brighter areas too light. Although I tried using HDR 10 plus with my phone, but when I go to import it to my computer or video editor, it says download this app so that you can use this codecs and blah blah blah. It's also confusing. I mean, there's so many things I'm already trying to learn and remember with video editing. It's like, oh, there's another step, another thing I have to do on top of the other millions of other things I have to try to remember with all of this. I wish there was some way there's like a program that would just auto edit my videos for me. Just telepathically just use my mind to edit the videos. Like not even have to use a keyboard and a mouse. Just do it automatically. I think I'm getting there with this doodle, although I don't know what it is. And you might have noticed in this video, my DSLR, it might be dark in the video because the sun just went down a little bit. And my camcorder is set to auto, but my DSLR, when I set it to auto, it is too bright. Can't even see anything then. But back to what I was saying, which was 20 different topics at once. Yeah, the gnats won't go away, even if my apartment's clean. And, what was this saying? Hold on, need more coffee. No, it's all gone. Oh, yeah, so I talked about when I did running as a kid. And then, talked about the gnats not going away. Oh, I remember, I was talking about my, phone. Like when I use, like the DSLR, the quality of it is similar to my phone. I mean, it's a little bit better, but it's like not that big of a difference that I'm gonna, think of it like, wow, I shouldn't even use this. This is useless quality. It's so similar that, yeah. I'm hungry. I think I'm gonna go eat another plate of spaghetti after this. I thought about live streaming, but the only problem with live streaming is that I can't get the video how I want it to be. And plus, what if I get a phone call or something? Or something important happens, like somebody knocks on my door and like I gotta talk to them for an hour. I keep having these people come to my apartment several times a week. My internet provider, and they ask me every week, hey, would you like to get internet with us? And I'm like, well, I already have internet. Like, well, oh, okay. And I've told them before that they'll show up and I'll see their like little internet thing, service provider, blah blah. And before they even say anything, I'm like, you're asking me if I want internet? You've already been here. I don't know why they haven't taken me off the list. It doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know. Who knows? Doesn't make any sense at all. Kind of like the times I've had people ask me at work while I'm working if I work there. Even when I was in register before, people will ask me that. Hey, do you work here? No, I don't. I don't work here at all. They just let me use this register and log in and have this work shirt and everything. And I don't know. I don't know. I think this doodle's mostly done. I don't have too much more to add to it. Yeah. How about I come over here, add that. You know what sounds good to watch? I haven't watched in a long time. Well, by a long time, I mean like 6 months. That's Lord of the Rings, the original, the first 3 of the trilogy. I remember watching that when I was like, I think the first one came out, 1999, I think. And then the second one came out, 2002, 2003. No, 2002, I think. 2001. I can't remember exactly. I know it was between 1999 and 2003. The second, third one came out 2002, 2003. First one was before that. But I remember we had this huge flat screen TV, and I watched that on surround sound, and it was amazing. I have surround sound now, but it was not the quality that we had back then. It was a dedicated Dolby or something, 7 point something surround sound. There was I don't know, 10 different speakers and a subwoofer and all that. I have that for my computer, but it's 4 or 5. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a left, a right, a rear left, a rear right, a center, a subwoofer. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 speakers. But the left rear and the right rear speakers don't seem to work anymore. But I've had them for over 10 years. I think I've had them for 12 years now. So I plugged them in a couple of months ago. I'm like, why don't I have these connected? Why? Why am I just missing out on all this awesome surround sound? And then they didn't work. I'm like, oh, yeah, I remember. I tend to forget that once a year. I'll go and find them again in my huge box of random accessories of computer stuff and electronics and cords and everything. And I'll find them hey, why am I not using these? And then I'll realize oh, they don't really work. I'm getting hungry right now. I think I'm going to go drink some tea and eat some food. And then I'll come back and do some more doodling. So this is my doodle. Let me know what you think of it. Comment below. If you have any questions, check out the links below this video. If there's any prints or anything you'd like to buy, or if you want to donate to support this channel. But I'm going to go ahead and eat some food. I'll be back to make more doodles and talk about random stories. So let me know if you like these type of videos where I talk about stuff in real time drawing. And they're kind of random. I try to think of a story to talk about, but it kind of goes all over the place. I'm trying to focus on the drawing, but yeah. Anyways, I'll talk to you all later, and have fun doodling, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a good day.